Hey there, DIY enthusiasts. Ready to tackle a project that'll transform your outdoor space? Building a deck is a great way to add value and enjoyment to your home. Don't worry, we'll walk through it together step by step. We're going to keep it straightforward and safe. We'll make sure you've got all the info you need before you pick up a hammer. Before we get started, let's gather our materials and tools. Having everything on hand makes the process smoother. Pressure-treated lumber is the way to go for outdoor projects. You'll need beams for the frame, joists for support, and decking boards for the surface. Use galvanized screws or nails. They're made to handle the elements and won't rust out on you. For your footings, you'll need concrete mix. Make them strong. A layer of gravel under your footings helps with drainage. You'll need a circular saw, level, measuring tape, drill, and safety glasses. These are just the basics. We'll talk more about specific tools as we go along. Remember, safety first. Always wear safety glasses when using power tools. Gloves and hearing protection are a good idea too. Now let's get building. A solid foundation is key for any structure, and your deck is no exception. We're going to start by marking out the deck's location and digging holes for the footings. First, use batterboards and string to outline the perimeter of your deck. Make sure it's square and level. Double-check your measurements. Accuracy here will save you headaches later. Once you're happy with the layout, it's time to dig. You'll need holes for each footing. Make sure they're below the frost line to prevent shifting. Add a layer of gravel at the bottom for drainage. Now, mix your concrete and pour it into the holes. Use a level to make sure the tops of the footings are level with each other. Let the concrete cure for at least 24 hours before you start building on top of it. With the footings in place, it's time to start building the deck frame. This is what will support the entire deck, so it needs to be strong and level. Start by attaching the ledger board to your house. This is the board that connects the deck to your home. Use lag screws and make sure it's securely fastened to the house framing. Next, cut your beams to length and attach them to the footings and the ledger board. Use joist hangers to secure the joists to the beams. Make sure everything is level and plumb as you go. Now, add the rim joists around the outside of the frame. These will give the deck a finished look and provide extra support. Once the frame is complete, double-check all your measurements and make sure everything is level. Top-notch, installing your decking boards. Now for the fun part, installing the decking boards. This is what will give your deck its finished look and feel. Choose the decking material you like best. Pressure-treated lumber is a good option, but there are also composite materials available. Start by laying down a few rows of decking boards without attaching them. This will help you determine the spacing for the rest of the boards. You want a consistent gap between each board for drainage. Once you're happy with the spacing, start attaching the boards to the joists using screws or nails. Make sure the screws are driven in straight and flush with the surface of the boards. Continue installing the decking boards until the entire deck is covered. If you need to cut boards to fit, measure twice and cut once. Finishing touches railing and deck treatment. Your deck is almost finished. Now it's time to add the railing and apply a protective finish. Mark the locations for your railing posts and secure them to the deck frame. Then attach the balusters to the posts. Make sure the spacing between balusters meets building codes. Finally, install the handrails. With the railing in place, it's time to protect your hard work. Clean the deck thoroughly and allow it to dry completely. Then apply a coat of stain or sealant. This will help protect the wood from moisture and UV damage. Congratulations, you've built your own deck. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy your new outdoor living space.